Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, brought to you live by the champ. Our last ride, straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. Smackdown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Wrestling with Savage. We're here live. Let's bring this microphone in, make sure it's hot. We got some people coming through tonight, too. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Happy holidays to everybody that's in the house. Let's bring in Jay. Jay, what's going on, man? How you
doing? Man. Big day we had today, huh?
Busy day, long day. A lot of driving around and traffic, work, mixing it up a bit. I figured we'd start off the show like this, man. There was a little thing that happened tonight. You're watching the AEW weekly update, by the way. We do it every Wednesday night where we bring you AEW, Collision, Rampage, Dynamite, all in one night. And then, of course, Tuesday nights, we bring you the WWE weekly update. We just did that last night. Last night's episode was actually a lot of fun, Jay.
It was insane. It's just like my laptop just died. So
yeah, I know. We have Marty Jannetty on. He's just chilling, having a good time, hanging out, enjoying the show, talking with us. Yeah,
he has some great stories, man. I can't even believe he wore Alabama sweat. I'm still shocked by that.
Well, he apparently loves Alabama, man. He's going for them hard all the way. But it's just crazy to just have Marty Jannetty just randomly drop into our stream. Obviously, tonight, again, like I said, AEW every Wednesday night. Tuesday nights, we do WWE Weekly Update. And there's your boy Savage up in the city right there.
I know exactly where that's at. That's my Grand Central.
That's iconic right there, everybody. That's Park Avenue right there.
Yeah.
And we're making our way over to the Sirius XM studios for the Busted Open holiday party. Of course, I had to go all out and, dress up with the freshly dry cleaned suit, brand new shades, brand new everything, man. Brand new shirt. Who's that?
Look at that.
Who's that? Is that Mark Henry, David LaGreca, Bully Ray, and Tommy Dreamer? And George Napolitano, who's a very famous photographer. I'm sure you've seen his work.
So I have a question. I never been to these things. Is it always been from the outside or from the inside? Or is this the first time this was the
Sirius XM, when they do a show like this, they have to do it in a bubble so that the fan reaction doesn't interfere with the show. So they're in their private studio. You're watching them do the show live, and then after the show, you get to hang out a little bit and have some.
How many people were invited?
I would say under 30 people. Under 30 people. Wow. Now, listen, I'm not going to lie to you. Savage got thirsty in the middle of the show. I also got.
What drink was that?
And I went downstairs to a very fancy restaurant, and I ordered a drink. I ordered a nice strawberry margarita. Cost me about $32.50 plus tip, and I took care of the
one drink.
Holidays. Beautiful strawberry margarita, though. I don't even know the name of the place.
For one drink?
Yeah, for one drink. Yes, for one drink. That's an expensive drink, but I needed a drink, and all they had upstairs was water and cookies. And Savage was like, "I'm gonna take a little break," so I went downstairs, had a drink, I had a pepperoni pizza as well. And then I went back up and I finished the last half hour of the show. Really good time, though. Really good show. They did the Busties.
This is a great picture right here. I love this
picture. That's a great picture. It doesn't even look real. It looks like I'm part of the cardboard cutout, man.
Yeah, it looks like one of those Madame museums you see in 42nd Street and stuff. But this is awesome, man. This is totally It's
very
awesome.
Cool. Very cool stuff from that.
Let's say this before Christmas.
I even put together a little video package. You think we should show it to everybody?
I think we should. We're waiting on our guests, so we might as well play it.
Which
chilling over here, Rockefeller Center. A lot of people around here. We're chilling right here. And you're watching Wrestling with Savage. We're live from the Rockefeller Center, about to go to the Busted Open party, just right around the corner. So, wishing you and all your family a Merry Christmas. I'm here with Thomas, and we are at the Sirius XM building over here at the Rockefeller Center.
That's what you did. You got the loudest pop for everybody who.
First one up, jump right in.
Oh, I wanted to see that.
It was a good time, though, man.
I wanted to see Thomas take the picture. You're
kind of trying to push me in there and take two pictures at a time, so I stopped recording because I was getting ready to take my picture, and there wasn't.
Is it me where these guys are like bigger than life, man? They look huge, all of them.
Yeah, no, they are.
If I was there, I would probably be like 5'2" compared to these guys.
They are huge. I mean, David LaGreca is the only one that's like
you're bigger than him. You're taller.
Physically smaller than me. Obviously, I'm bigger than him. Mark Henry's obviously taller than me. So is Bully Ray. So is Tommy Dreamer, even by an inch. I mean, but I think I hold up fairly well. I mean, I'm standing next to Mark Henry. I'm holding my own there size-wise, but I would never mess with that.
Now, this is what they do at the end of the show. They take pictures with all.
Yeah, they do a little meet and greet with everybody, kind of hang out with everybody. Thomas was there. Appreciate the invite from Thomas. I noticed that out of the 30 people that were there, though, only one person got their name mentioned on the actual show.
Wonder who?
Who could it be?
And who let Savage in the building?
I have no idea, but somebody should throw him out.
Savage is looking dapper out there in the crowd, but
from Whitestone. Even Mark Henry knows exactly where I am.
Dapper.
Now, Total Tom wants a new link over here.
They need a new link. Thomas Babiak may need a new link. I think we
invited Tom. We invited Tom.
You should have been here before me.
They should have been in here. I know, right? I'll go ahead and I'll drop it in the messenger group for them.
I can't wait to hear it.
It's there, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
Tom was there too.
Jay's here. Bubba, did you realize, Jay, that Bubba said to throw him out?
No, really?
Pay attention. Listen carefully.
Let me listen again.
And who let Savage in the building?
I have no idea, but somebody should throw him out.
Savage is looking dapper out there in the crowd, but
I didn't really catch that till now. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't catch that till I got home and I listened to it again, man. But here's a couple. I'll play a couple more videos, and then if they don't get it.
It doesn't have to end at WrestleMania. That's not the story. Let's go on to the next category. Punk's story is the main event of WrestleMania. Let's go on to the next category, please.
By the way, David LaGreca lost his mind when Tommy Dreamer told him that Cody wasn't going to be in the main event of WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, he's a Cody mark. I actually heard this part live. So.
Okay. And then of course, did you see this part?
Slushy, one of the best producers in the world, brought together by DJ Who Kid, one of the biggest DJs in the history of hip hop. Who Kid? You know we outside. It's a new year, and we outside. Can we come up? And we outside.
We outside, Jay. It's a new year, and we outside.
Don't tell me that's AJ Francis.
That's AJ Francis. That's top dollar.
God, Jesus.
Yeah, bro. I think he does a lot of work with Sirius XM. I'm actually friends with his agent as well, and I had sent his agent a picture of that. I'm like, where you at, bro? Why ain't you with your boy?
I just have a question. If the concept in the song is "We outside," shouldn't you be outside?
Maybe.
Just say,
"What's going on, Berkey? What's going on to everybody out there, Berkey, Tom, everybody out there, Marty Giannetti." Make sure you're watching the stream.
It brings all the members.
Subscribe and welcome to the Savage Kingdom. We're just getting started here.
What's going on,
Who the hell is this guy drinking Gatorade, making noise on my stream? And how long is it going to be before you answer the question I asked you in that group chat?
Uh-oh.
What question?
Oh, God. I said that computer I gave you. Did you even get it going, or is it still just sitting somewhere?
No, they threw it out.
What do you mean they threw it out? Who threw it out?
He's getting a new one for Christmas.
Why wouldn't you just tell me so I could come take it back?
You want the computer?
They just threw out a $3,000 computer with a $2,000 video card. Is that what you're telling me? On Christmas? Who do you think paid for that? Santa Claus?
No.
What a fucking man. I'm the one that dropping that F-bomb. All right.
Whoa,
Tom,
look who it is.
We're talking about Busted Open.
Look who it is.
We're talking
it's
about
the
all
man
this.
himself, Thomas Babiak.
Did you see
Welcome.
the video package that I put
How are
together?
you, sir?
I had a little video
You doing
package.
good, man? How you doing?
You missed the video
Good,
package, Thomas.
You can always play it again.
Play it again. Play it again. Play it again.
All right, I'll play it.
Except for that part.
We'll play it.
We're chilling over here. Rockefeller Center.
It took Savage so long to get here.
A lot of people around here.
I heard that.
We're chilling right here.
Crazy in the city.
You're watching Wrestling with
Protests,
Savage. We're
left,
live from
right,
the Rockefeller Center, about to go to the Busted
everywhere.
Open party. Just right around the corner. So, wishing you and all your family a Merry Christmas. I'm here with Thomas, and we are at the Sirius XM building over here at the Rockefeller Center.
Well,
Wow.
thanks, man.
I love the sweater, by the way. You made that? You bought that?
You got the loudest pop for everybody who.
There's Thomas. He's getting ready to meet his heroes.
Let's see the picture. I want to see the picture with Thomas.
He's got to send it in. No, I don't have it. It's okay, though.
Well, did it come out good? Did it come out good?
I think it came out good. I think
All right. All right.
I think it came out good.
Well, Thomas, tell us your
eventually
experience at the Busted Open party. Tell us how was it? Tell us what's going on.
But yeah, Thomas, what's your take on the Busted Open party?
I thought it was pretty good. I thought it took me about 2 hours to get into the city, which was probably the unfun part. Fun fact: I paid for my parking at the end of the night, and no receipt came out. So I probably could have walked downstairs or upstairs or whatever it was, and told them that I paid, but there's nothing there. So unfortunately, I didn't do that one or whatever. But
you did the right thing again.
What's that?
You did the right thing again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, prior to that, it was cool. It was good to get into the studio there. I've only been to a studio once before for CBS for something with fitness a long time ago. So behind the scenes is kind of cool. I talked to Tom in our group or whatever, and the glass thing is a little little separated, I guess. I understand it's a studio and stuff, so I would have liked a little more social interaction as far as being a little closer that wise. But I think for a first time experience, it was pretty good. Everybody there is pretty cool. So it was good.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Jesus, this guy's like larger than life. I'm telling you, man.
So fun thing. I met Mark Henry actually downstairs when I first got there before Savage arrived. And I really don't want to bother him too much or whatever, but I'm like, ready for the party. And he's like, I ain't doing too much partying tonight. But, I kind of just left it at that or whatever. I didn't want to be up on him or whatever. And he's just a big dude, man.
Oh, yeah.
And
that was the first time you met him, huh?
No, actually, I met him at WrestleCon in 2018 before COVID.
Yeah, I met him a few. He's always really cool, though.
Yeah.
Now you said you were there before. So how was the experience before? There wasn't no glass. It wasn't none of that.
No, I did. I was on an old CBS show called The Couch, I think. With I forget. She does betting and stuff now. Some CBS people a long time ago. I'm going back like 2014 to do fitness stuff on TV or whatever. So I was there with the anchors and stuff demonstrating exercises. So I got to go back to CBS behind the scenes and stuff. So it was kind of reminiscent of that, but obviously it was right next to the anchors and stuff. So it was pretty cool. This is cool too, So, but it was interesting to see what they call the fishbowl. I understand why.
Well, if you're going to do the live studio and you're going to have a studio there making noise, you might as well let the noise come through. That's what you have professional microphones for.
Or get a strawberry margarita.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom, you should have came downstairs with me, dude.
I'm not paying $27 for a drink, dude. I was thinking of that beforehand.
No way. Well, it was
smart man. This is why I love Tom.
Plus tip.
I already paid enough for parking that I didn't want to pay for. So that was
Anthony would pay $37 for a drink if Marty Jannetty told him to.
Nope. No way. I brought my own lunch. I was smart. I ate beforehand because I sat for 20
Tom, I sent you the email, you big baby.
And
I sent you an email. I sent you a message.
When you guys go in, they make you wait like online or something. Like, how is that process?
No, Tom was the first one there, so we got in pretty quickly.
You were the first one, and everybody else just followed.
There really wasn't a lot of people, Tom. How many people total? 30 tops?
About 30, yeah. So
it's a small studio. It's not huge.
But I gotta give it to Thomas. You're really dedicated. Like, you say, I want to go to a party, and you go all out.
First of all, turn your camera the right way if you want to come on this show. You piece of crap.
No.
Are you sure?
Now, this is a simple solution. Turn your goddamn camera.
Yeah, no, it was cool. It was unique. You know, I wish I
was a bum.
I know I wish I didn't have work the next day or whatever the case is, but I wouldn't be going next door to Del Frisco's for a $27 drink because I ain't got that kind of bread for that. So I ain't making Savage money yet.
Yeah, not yet. Maybe one day. So Tom, you're here. I got two Toms here because Tom's too lazy to put Thomas, and then Totowa, of course, always has to put Totowa because God forbid we don't know that Totowa Tom is from Totowa. What's up, Totowa Tom? Tell us.
We're there.
We wanted in on the show. You're here. What do you want to say?
How many people were at that busted open party?
What?
How many people were at the party?
30 tops.
30.
You didn't miss anything, Tom.
Yeah, that was probably about as much as they could probably fit.
Tom, do you want to know what I did during the show? Did you see the video package? You saw everything, right? I don't have to show you again. You saw everything. Okay. How do you feel that I went to go get a drink and a pizza in the middle of the show?
I didn't know that.
Well, there's the picture of me getting the drink. All right. $27 plus tax and tip. Jeez. And then while I was drinking this, outside of the Sirius XM studios, there's a very serious pizza truck. And dude ordered me a pepperoni, personal, downed it, went upstairs, enjoyed the rest of the show. Because let me tell you, I ain't going to lie to you. Those first 37 minutes of that show were probably the longest 37 minutes of my life. And I'll tell you why. Because you have guys putting on award shows and then not having nominations that are proper. Not having people that should be nominated.
I think it was all because of Paul. Paul was definitely the one to put that together.
Paul needs to be fired immediately. He's useless. Paul might be the worst producer in the history of all shows.
Wow.
And the fact that they've even made it as far as they have under Paul's production is astounding. Imagine if they had a producer with half a fucking brain, let alone a full brain. Because Paul's useless. We know he's useless. Isn't that the same Paul that went on and said that Rey Mysterio doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Why is he even talking and doing anything? I thought he was suspended for 619 days.
He got back on.
Bullshit.
He did.
It's called bullshit. They should have fired his ass. He's useless. Those nominations were a joke, and so is his career. And he should get coal for Christmas.
So one of the things they had, which the audience actually turned the answer around, was they had the best tag team of the year. Now, before you tell me what you think yours is, the best tag team of the year was, and no reactions yet, the Guns, Damian Priest and Finn Balor,
Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and I don't even think FTR was nominated.
No, so it was. Let's just say those three. Which one of those three do you think actually won the best tag team of the year?
Has to be Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, because they won it at Mania.
Savage, you weren't in the you weren't in there then?
What do you mean?
You weren't in the audience then? Or you were downstairs?
I think so. I was.
All right.
I was the one chanting FTR.
I think, yeah, you were. That's right. I think it was Damian Priest and it was Finn Balor.
Yeah.
And then Bully made
No,
I
thought you meant like if I had to pick of those three.
No. It was Damian Priest and Finn Balor, I believe, because Bully brought up the point of like they're not really a tag team. They're like kind of thrown together, yada yada yada, and like they kind of all are. So the crowd was started chanting like FTR, FTR, and Dave just rips up the thing and says, "All right, I believe it, FTR," and rightfully so. I mean,
yeah. Wow. Say this: when I was watching, but if
yeah, Tom, what happened? Did you get kicked out of your house? Did your wife send you to like the shed or something?
Can you hear me?
Now we can, yeah.
All right. What I heard.
Who do you think you are, Heisenberg?
Listen. This is what I thought. I said to myself, and I said to the group, because we were all watching it together on the live chat. You know how they had a lot of people on standby that were there to accept their award?
Yeah, half of that was pre-recorded.
No, there was interaction with Gunter.
No, I said half. I didn't say all.
So anyway, what if the Judgment Day were on standby? Would Dave had ripped up that nomination?
Probably not.
See?
Probably not. But they're busy.
And
not everybody can just be free.
And speaking of, the faction of the year was the Judgment Day. Makes sense. But the Bloodline wasn't even in the running.
What do you mean? Roman Reigns wasn't even nominated for most popular wrestler? Like, how is that even like a
No,
thing?
no. He was nominated for. Oh no, he wasn't. You're right. He wasn't.
Of course I'm right. I don't say shit that I'm not right about most of the time.
That's a load of crap.
You know how I know you're always wrong, Thomas? 98% of the time?
I'm right 99% of the time.
No fucking way. You know why? Because you're a Bully Ray lover.
The man's smart.
You know.
So let me ask you guys this, because I watched some of the show. Do you guys agree with Women Wrestler of the Year?
Yeah.
Who did they give it to? Rhea Ripley, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they wanted a surprise, like Tony Storm answer they were looking for.
How is Chad Gable nominated for Breakthrough Wrestler of the Year?
If Tony Storm did that gimmick for the whole year and kept the reign for like a year, then I could see it because
they
everything
were
was
really
getting over, whatever. But Rhea Ripley definitely, from when they were talking about her like a year ago, like man, she's got to be a badass, and now doing what she's doing.
Well, since we have all of you in here on this rare occasion here, I'm going to go to Total Watam first, real quick. I'll give you guys an opportunity to give me your yearly award. So, Total Watam, I'm going to you first. Who's your Wrestler of the Year in 2023?
I was just going to say first, do you know that you and Thomas have something in common?
Oh, boy.
Do you know what that is, Savage?
What's that? Our young looks for 40 years old?
Quiet, let me talk.
Oh.
You both were screwed out of 2 WrestleMania tickets.
Ooh, that is true.
Yet he still loves Bully Ray, so we don't have that in common. But with that being said,
that's true.
And you always love to throw gasoline on fires safely from a safe distance.
True.
You won't get up in there.
Exactly.
Because you're a bitch.
Smart.
But why don't you tell me who's your favorite wrestler of the year? Or not favorite wrestler of the year. Who is your?
I'm going to go with MJF for his performance this year in AEW.
Okay, excellent choice. Tom?
I would say combining everything, I go MJF. It's fair. Like thinking if I had to come with it.
And Anthony?
Jey Uso.
Okay, good choice. And Jay?
We'll go with Seth freaking Rollins.
I'm going to be right behind Jay and say Seth freaking Rollins because of his workload. The fact that he's a defending champion. MJF's great. How many matches has he had, though? We've seen more T-shirts in 1 month from Seth Rollins than we've seen matches from
Seth is establishing that title, so.
Well, but
he's been hurt, though, too.
I'm going by
only the last month, though, not the whole year.
I'd say strong story. I would say increase in matches for MJF. Besides his mic skills.
He gets mic skills of the year for me, no question. I'm sure everybody agrees that MJF has the promo of the year.
And they have the storyline of the year with Adam Cole.
Actually, I don't know if they have the storyline of the year. I kind of like
AEW. In AEW.
In AEW. Okay.
It was carrying that promotion for a while. Those vignettes every week were must see TV.
It was good. It was definitely good. Adam getting hurt didn't help that situation at all.
Everything.
What is the storyline of the year? I'll go to Thomas first.
Mm.
And if you're listening in the background, feel free to let us know in the comments what you think your choices for these different.
Someone said Jay White's going to win the tournament. That's what someone said.
We're gonna get into AEW in a little bit, and whoever wants to stay could stay. But real quick, story of the year for you.
Where's Gilch?
I'd say I'd still have to say, only because it's been consistent and longer than anything else, I'd have to say the Bloodline story.
Okay. Anthony Corso, what say you?
Wait, what are we talking about here?
Here we go. It's called Pay Attention, asshole.
No, I am paying attention. I'm just trying
story
to understand.
your favorite story of the year.
Oh. I'm going to have to say the MJF Adam Cole.
Okay, great choice, Jay.
And I'm gonna say the Cody Roman leading up to WrestleMania.
Okay. And Total Tom, you?
I like the Judgment storyline for the year.
I'm going to say I like the Rhea Ripley storyline. I'm never going to say Judgment Day, just Rhea Ripley in general. Her progression as overall dominant women's champion, body slamming men on TV, beating up men, making them look stupid, and then just pretty much shitting on everyone in her path. To me, she's the female wrestler of the year, without a doubt. Maybe even I would have to reconsider her as actual wrestler of the year. I think she's had the most dominant year, match-wise.
To be honest, if I had dinner with her, I'd say the same thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I agree with Savage on that one because
but she has been dominant. I mean, you can't argue that.
Look at the match that she had with Charlotte at WrestleMania. That's like my match of the year.
All right. The next one. Anthony, I'll go to you first. Who is Sports Entertainer of the Year?
Oof.
MJF.
Okay.
Everything's MJF.
Jay, you?
Wait, I didn't say MJF.
No, you. Who do you think? Sports Entertainer of the Year. Well, I already know my pick. You want my pick right away? It's Dirty Dom.
You could go
Dirty Dom is the Sports Entertainer of the Year because he gets it. He gets the heat. He knows how to work the crowd. He's also the most improved wrestler of the year. He gets 2 awards for me.
Before you continue, you have to redefine this category because you said sports entertainment. And MJF and Dirty Dom are not sports entertainment storylines, okay? Tony Storm is. Okay? That is back to like old 80s type of gimmick. So you're going to have to redefine.
Sports entertainment is sports entertainment. It's sports entertainment.
Pro
Dom coming out, getting boos from the audience so loud that you can't even hear him talking. It's entertaining.
It's pro wrestling.
It's sports
Pro Wrestler of the Year.
You think Dom's the Pro Wrestler of the Year?
No, I'm just saying it's just like you need to redefine that title.
Listen,
it has to be a new name for Sports Entertainer of the Year. In other words.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, look, it's like Banger of the Year, but they were saying it's Match of the Year, right?
Yeah.
That's what they said today, right?
It's true.
Same thing.
All right.
I mean, AEW goes against everything that sports entertainment is for the most part.
I can't give Tony Storm because, I mean, it was just, she just started catching that fire.
Right.
Recently. It's not like the whole year.
I would say, in terms of redefining things, I would say Tony Storm, as of right now, at least for, let's say, half the year, I would say Tony Storm as Gimmick of the Year.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with that. That's a great choice. Tony Storm is very, very good. All right. How about Manager of the Year? And I'll go to Total Baton first.
Don Callis, and he was gold tonight. He was gold.
I'd like to agree with you, but they make him look weak when his wrestlers continue to just have these jobber matches that aren't even needed to build them up. Thomas?
I don't mind that. That's old school. I would bring back the jobbers.
If they were more consistent, I would say Callis, but I'm going to go with Paul Heyman.
I'm going with Prince Nana.
I'm gonna agree with Thomas down there and Paul Heyman. We haven't seen Paul Heyman on TV a lot.
Paul Heyman's on autopilot, though, to me at this point. Like,
I agree.
Is that good?
Yeah, but he doesn't have to really do much. He doesn't have to say much.
But when he does, it's something.
No wrong.
But aside from Dominic, who's getting the most heat out there? It's Don Callis.
Yeah, it's
when he shows up.
pretty bad.
But he was good today.
Did anybody even watch AEW Rampage real quick?
No.
That was on tonight?
No, Rampage is Friday. We always start with this is what Rampage looked like on Friday night, stacked card.
Yes.
Here's some shots from the action throughout the night.
Poor Von Erichs.
I got to talk about the Von Erichs for a second. I thought, and I'd love to hear what Tom thinks about this. I think sticking these guys on Rampage and sticking them in a clown show situation, a clown show scenario, is beyond disrespectful. Especially when they have a Hollywood movie coming out next week that your world champion is starring in.
Right.
Why do you not have these Von Erichs in a serious tone, in a serious light?
He's not starring in it.
Doesn't matter. He's producing it. He's got a credit.
Yeah. I was thinking of something earlier. I totally understand, and I was thinking this the other day. 2 points. I totally agree that they should have talked about with the Von Erichs tied in the movie the whole 9 yards. Then I'm thinking, why would they not? And I'm like, okay, well, number one, Warner Brothers, which they all work for and everything like that, ties in with Aquaman. Because I was watching tonight and I'm like, man, they're totally giving Aquaman like this whole talk in the whole 9 yards. Warner Brothers is tied with AEW. Warner Brothers is tied with Aquaman. That's why they give that whole big reel kind of thing and what they put on the TV today. But I also agree why, they should have done, MJF there. MJF showed up with more WWE, either old timers or wrestlers than even talking about MJF being up or anything, which I think they dropped the ball now. And I think they could have done that same match, which was fine. And I think they could have done it where they were talking in the ring and cut back on the segment, which would have been Omega and Jericho or something else.
Do you guys feel that MJF should have done more work in AEW promoting the movie than what he did?
I can't say that him as an individual because I don't know what the PR does. Okay. We did see a lot of MJF with John Cena and other people and talking wise. Chris Van Vliet showed it and stuff like that. So we don't know what's tied with AEW getting him there, but they didn't do it enough on regular television. But he definitely was out doing things.
And if I was booking that with the Von Erichs, you have them come out, they're cutting a very serious promo, they start talking about the movie, and then they're interrupted by a hot tag team. And then that sets up a match right there on Dynamite.
Or at the very least, they're interrupted by
I would have had the guns. I would have had the guns interrupt them, man.
I was just thinking that.
I think that would be a money match and a great way to bring this new tag team into AEW.
I think that would be a good second feud. I think just to get their feet wet to jobber material would have been.
Stick them with a clown show. Danhausen and Cassidy. It's great.
No. What I'm saying is I don't agree with what they did. I think if you would have had the Jericho Appreciation Society come out, the guys that they fought on Rampage to come out that same night and say, listen, who do you guys think you are? You're not even here. Who cares about this movie? Your old man's old, blah, blah, blah. Have them beat them down. At the very least, if you were going to put the match on Rampage or the following week, because it's not like the movie was out that week anyway, is do that whole interruption thing in the ring and then have it the following week when it would have been on major TV.
Yeah, I guess the Von Erichs still ended up walking out of here holding their hands in the air. There you go, Hobbs over there. Jesus Christ. Don Callis family versus Hunter Gray and Paul Titan. And, of course, Hobbs and Fletcher defeat Gray and Titan by pinfall. Don Callis, I love Don Callis. I think he's doing great work, man. I got no complaints with Don Callis at all. Also on Rampage, we had Orange Cassidy and the Von Erichs versus Matt Menard, Angelo Parker, Jake Hager. We know what happened there. The Von Erichs and Orange Cassidy, of course, are going to pick up the win. They're not going to lose that match. Not even close. And who else do we have? Let's see. Anna Jay versus Red Velvet. Jay defeats Velvet by submission. So Red Velvet taking a downturn. And then Top Flight and Action Andrade versus Penta El Zero, Commander, and Vikingo. And Top Flight and Andrade defeat Penta, Commander, and Vikingo. So the Top Flight's getting the big push for sure. I'm sure this match was phenomenal. I didn't get to see it. Did anybody see any of these matches on Rampage?
No.
So 5 AEW fans in here, 0 people watched it.
I kind of watched it. I fast-forwarded through a lot of it.
Right, you're a fast-forward kind of guy, man. And now we're going to move on to Collision. Different show, different night. 5 AEW fans. Who watched it?
I fast-forwarded through.
Okay. Anybody else? Thomas, do you even bother watching the show on Saturday nights, or is it just like not even a factor in your home?
No, I was out.
He was out. Jay?
Yeah, I watched.
Oh, Jay watched it. Okay. We had some decent lined up here. Andrade El Idolo versus Claudio. Claudio defeated Andrade. We had Abaddon versus Jasmine Allure. And then Abaddon defeated Jasmine Allure. But I believe this was also a setup for Thunder Rosa, right? She came out.
Yes,
her big return.
He did.
I'm excited about that. Orange Cassidy versus Brian Keith. I'm not familiar with Brian Keith. Anybody else is? Yeah, I don't know exactly. That's Orange Cassidy defeated Brian Keith. Don't know who this guy is. Willow Nightingale and Chris Statlander versus Diamante and Mercedes Martinez.
Gosh.
We had Willow Nightingale and Chris Statlander defeating Mercedes Martinez and Diamante. And then Brian Cage squash match. Okay, I guess that's needed. Eddie Kingston versus Daniel Garcia. And Eddie Kingston would go on to defeat him. Bryan Danielson versus Brody King. Now, this is a match I actually wish I did see. And Bryan Danielson defeated Brody King. Here's some shots from the night. There you can see right there on the bottom right, you see Thunder Rosa, I guess, teaming up with Abaddon. We have a match coming up next week where Thunder Rosa is going to be making her in-ring return. So big shout out to her. Congratulations. It would have been nice to see her in the studio. She was on the show tonight at the party, but not in the studio. Brian Cage looking more jacked than ever. Holy Christ. Brody King. DB doing his thing. And I heard that Brody was going after his eye. Are you guys a fan of this eye patch, Thomas?
No, I'm not.
Jay, I know you're not.
Because everybody's going for the eye. It's getting played out. This is the second time.
Everybody's going for the eye. FTR. Yeah, FTR definitely tag team of the year, man. That match with the Briscoes alone, I think, sealed the deal. And then, honestly, it's not just the match with the Briscoes. Every match I've seen FTR in this year, it's like they have the best tag team matches. I don't see anybody else working as well as those two men do together, comparatively.
Why were they not nominated, guys?
And you know who would have been a second? For me, the top two tag teams of this year, you know who they really are?
The Guns?
Guns are great. Guns are great, but actually, no, it's to me, the Creed brothers are number two. No. I think the work that the Creed brothers have done this year is the reason why we're seeing them on Monday Night Raw right now, getting pushed to the moon.
The problem is, Savage, they started on the main roster in October. That's the problem.
No, it doesn't matter. NXT is not a brand. Don't ever disrespect NXT like that again. It's on national television Tuesday nights, and it has higher ratings than 66% of AEW shows.
I swear, this guy got
that's true.
Underneath the hoodie.
Higher ratings than Rampage, higher ratings than Collision. NXT is a dominant brand, if not the best show on TV, week after week after week. Yeah. I've even heard David LaGreca say it. I have a video of your boy and your boy, Thomas, David LaGreca, telling Savage that NXT has been his weekly winner the majority of the year.
Yep.
So don't sit there and tell me about, they just got to the main roster. Kiss my ass. They are on NXT. WWE NXT. And that means something. It's the reason why I do a show about NXT and not Impact. And that's a dick to Thomas.
But see, but what I like.
Anthony's got something to say. Everybody, shut the fuck up.
What I like more about WWE than I'm doing with AEW, and you guys know this because I always say it, it's the women's division. WWE is starting to add more story. To where with AEW, it's just a load of trash.
All right, we're back to the AEW hating. Anthony, you had me until you started trashing on AEW. Breaking news!
Wait a minute.
Breaking news! Unusual lawsuit targeting Vince McMahon suggested for dismissal. Anybody have any idea what this unusual lawsuit is?
Another woman?
Nobody knows? Tom, how about you? I know you're deep in the dirt sheets and Dave Meltzer's ass.
Did this? I don't like Dave Meltzer. Did this?
I don't know. See, that's the problem. I'm talking to Tom. I call you Thomas.
Meltzer's on vacation.
Of course he is. All right, so we'll get more details on this later. Mercedes Moné, her asking price for the new contract, from what I've heard, is incredibly high. And you know what?
What?
I don't think she deserves it. maybe you guys do. Maybe you guys think Mercedes Moné should be the highest paid woman in the world of wrestling.
No. I wouldn't say that. I'd say she's the hottest free agent. But I wouldn't say she's the highest.
Should she be making Rhea Ripley money right now? Yes or no, Tom?
No.
Thomas.
I think the money she's asking for now, and I don't know factually, is more than what Rhea Ripley's what Rhea Ripley's making, if I had to guess. But I think she definitely should be making Rhea Ripley money because she was bigger than Rhea Ripley before she left.
Oh, wow. And Anthony, do you believe she should be making Rhea Ripley money, yes or no? So I can move on to the next topic.
She wants to pay her.
She walked out of the company.
All right. Pay her. Pay the lady that does what CM Punk does, takes his ball and goes home. LA Knight set to be given the key to his home stadium, Hagerstown. Congratulations to LA Knight. Bianca Belair discusses eventually facing Jade Cargill in WWE. I'm sure you would all be super excited to see the potential of that matchup when the time is right. Hulk Hogan down for a potential match with Randy Orton if he wasn't injured. I already know what half of you are going to say. So Jay and Anthony will probably be like, please no. Thomas, no. Tom?
He got baptized.
Well, that's actually, look, Tom, breaking news before Savage. Yes, he did get baptized. Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan unveils footage from his recent baptism. I guess he wanted to release those demons, brother.
Demons.
Honestly, I would be interested in seeing that match.
Let me tell you something. If Hulk Hogan comes back to WrestleMania, I will be there, and with a tear in my eye, it will be the greatest day of my life.
Is his son baptized? Oh, let me stop.
His son is a wrestler, and he has pleaded not guilty to the DUI, and that's because Nick Hogan can't do anything wrong. When you are the son of Hulk Hogan, you can do no wrong, brother. Logan Paul gets the South Park treatment for this hilarious parody. I like it.
Yes.
I've been telling you guys, Thomas, I've been telling you, watch South Park. I want to get into this real quick. Internal reaction after Dragunov stretches his whole stretcher angle, that they're trying to do. They got me with this, Tom and Thomas. They got me with this hook, line, and sinker yesterday. I was like genuinely upset. I was praying for Dragunov. I was like, shit, man. I don't like seeing shit like that. I don't like to see guys that are in their prime just get. He looked like he was fucking paralyzed. He gets to me, Dragunov, guaranteed the sell of the year, man.
Did the referee
really doing an iron claw last night?
Did the referee make the X sign?
No.
But I thought I missed it.
Way right there, right?
I thought I missed it. Because I didn't think it was anything serious. I saw the move, and then I started looking at my computer, and then I go back and I see and I hear, and I'm like, "What the hell? What happened?" Yeah, whatever, man. Dragunov is.
NXT's going to tell another good story with what's his name?
You know what I actually think this is? I think this is going to lead to Big E coming to NXT and then trying to put over Rich Holland, saying, "Look, I'm fine, I'm okay." You know what I mean? Like. Maybe they're trying to bring light to that situation so they can kind of remedy it. Because I heard that Rich Holland's been getting a lot of shit from the IWC over the last, couple of years, I guess, for what happened with Big E. Maybe this is their way of trying to bring light to it and remedy it.
So why do this angle then?
To bring light to the situation, to make it relevant again, because people aren't talking about it, but they want to make it.
They're not talking about him. They're just talking about the Ilion, if you think about it.
I don't know, man. It was good shit, though. NXT, again, proving why it's good shit. AEW star sets sights on facing the Iron Claw. I believe it was Kip Sabian who wants to have a match with Zac Efron. Okay. What's his name? Kip Sabian? Are you kidding me? Kip Sabian? You have a better chance of fighting like some loser who's an extra in that movie than Zac Efron. You're not even remotely close to Zac Efron's star power. Who the hell are you?
There's a lot of Oscar buzz around Zac Efron in this movie.
Agreed.
Talented, man.
Agreed.
Can't wait to watch that. Tom watched it. I want to watch it.
Yeah. I gotta check it out.
Tammy Lynn Sitch has been shipped off to prison. And RVD hints at WrestleMania 40 appearance despite initial cancellation claim. I might have to call Mr. Monday Night up and find out exactly what the hell is going on. But it looks like the whole fucking show is going to be in Philly. WrestleMania
Yeah, but
40.
but Savage, he was on your podcast and he said that it was canceled. I don't understand that. How can he go against?
Yeah, but that was a few weeks ago. Things change. People offer money. Things change. Right. Money is money, man.
I think they saw your podcast and now they reached out to him again.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But Matt Cardona reveals WWE hasn't reached out to discuss his return, and that's upsetting to me because I think Matt Cardona, to me, is literally the last piece of the puzzle for WWE to literally put together the ultimate package over the next 5 years.
I think he's doing fine. He's having a match against.
He is. No, of course he's doing fine. But imagine you have I don't want to say Zack Ryder because Zack Ryder's dead. But you have Cardona in there. Now you can have matches between Cardona and Punk, Cardona and Rhodes, Cardona and Rollins, Cardona and LA Knight. I mean, dude, there's never been a time like this right now for Cardona to have like these. I like the
secret Cardona.
Cardona is in his prime right now.
I think the problem is. With the average WWE viewer, I don't think they know what Zack Ryder's doing. Unlike us, who look for these things or whatever, you know.
I call bullshit on that because the average WWE person doesn't know who AJ Styles is. Yeah, when he came out for the Royal Rumble, they were going nuts.
Kids ain't gonna know that.
Majority of the WWE fans are fucking idiots.
Damn. Oh, he's not lying. I love Marty Jannetty too, but I tell him the same thing. I'm like,
what's wrong with you guys?
Like 80% of your fans are like dumber than a pile of dog shit, right? And they love it. They want to be treated like dog shit. That's why they come back year after year when Vince McMahon wouldn't give them what they want. Oh, you want this guy to win the Rumble? Well, guess what? Roman's winning the Rumble. Eat my ass. I like.
But you guys think you'll get a lot of leeway in being Cardona in WWE? That's not going to happen.
I don't know, man. Did anybody watch AEW tonight? Who watched AEW tonight?
Yeah, we all did.
Go ahead, real quick. What was match of the night? Tom.
I didn't watch it. What time did you?
You didn't watch it. Thomas, did you watch it?
I like the MJF Samoa Joe angle. I like the confrontation or talk with Swerve at the end, where he also accused him of possibly being the devil. I like what Jericho did with Omega addressing his situation. It actually kept more of my attention. I can care less about the Jay Lethal and Briscoe match. I didn't see the thing with Wardlow. Maybe somebody could fill me in. And
Wardlow basically just talking shit, telling MJF he's going after MJF like sooner than later.
I liked the main event. Thought it was pretty good. I'm curious if they're going to have an actual tag team face these guys next week, unlike last time. So hopefully they could drop those tag titles because it's a waste of time. And I do like what they're doing with the Devil with this mystery stuff. And I can care less about Orange Cassidy.
Okay. I only like what they're doing with the Devil if the mystery ends up being good. My favorite part of the night had to be Swerve Strickland and MJF together on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that shit was gold. First time we really got a glimpse into that. Otherwise, Tony Storm, yeah, she killed it tonight. Jay White killed it. I was surprised that he beat Moxley, but you know what? Huge win for him. Overall, that's actually smart booking because if Swerve goes on to win this entire tournament, but then Jay White was the one that was actually able to beat Moxley, you still put over Jay White, you still put over Swerve Strickland, and you keep them both strong for 2024.
Did we just basically put Jay White in this match because, let's face it, Moxley does not want to take the pinfall for Swerve?
Probably.
I'm starting to think that.
Might be
I'm really starting to think that.
There it is. This part here, all this right here. This was such good shit. And seeing this makes me firmly believe MJF is not losing that title at World's End. Because to me, this is the money match after tonight. To me, this is the match of the year next year. This could be the story of the year next year. Because MJF's obviously hotter than hell, right? But who's hotter than Swerve Strickland right now? Sticking these two together, man, absolutely genius plan. A great seed has been planted, and I want to watch it grow, and I want to watch it flourish, and I can't fucking wait till Swerve Strickland becomes the AEW World Champion, because I think it's going to happen. And look how big MJF is. He's part of every storyline, Tom.
Yeah.
He's part of every faction. What's going on? MJF is a god, man.
Too bad he's going to be WWE next year.
So, does Swerve have the chance to win the title and then make his appearance at the WrestleMania?
No, Wait a minute, hold on. He just signed a 3-year deal with AEW.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
3-year deal.
MJF clearly stated that he has not signed with AEW. And
Bullshit.
everybody out there, stop being a bunch of marks and reading the dirt sheets. You don't know shit.
No, that's something that Meltzer said and sat.
Yeah, because Meltzer's a jerk off. Julia Hart, Sky Blue versus Thunder Rosa and Abaddon.
Who cares?
I care because Thunder Rosa
she
in
was
ring
Sky
return.
Black.
I care.
I thought she was Sky Black. Now she's Sky Blue.
I'm invested in Thunder Rosa. I think she's one of the best wrestlers in the world. And I can't wait to see what she's going to do. This should be a fun match. This should be a fun match.
But what's the relationship between her and Abaddon? I don't understand that.
Tom, you make a great point because I don't even think they have a relationship. I think that was the beginning of their relationship, right?
No
there.
story.
There's no
Story's got to start somewhere.
Yeah, my ass.
I can say the same for Storm Rio, but look how that's going.
You wrestling fans are the worst. Holiday
Well, the
Bash,
women's
Christian
division
Cage.
in
We're going to hear from the TNT champion. I believe, didn't they give him Mike of the Year, Thomas?
Heel of the Year?
No, I think they would they give him not heel of the year.
Mike,
Did they give him Microphone of the Year?
He's Mike of the Year?
Yeah, they did.
Wow.
He deserves that.
He's up there. Yeah, he killed it this year. I think it's fair to say that this was the best year of Christian Cage's single career.
Probably, yeah, in his whole career. I would agree with that.
Not tag team, not career overall, because obviously the shit
I just think he has the best work on the mic, and I think his matches ain't bad either.
Is this a championship match? I think we're going to have new trios champions right here tonight on Collision. I think Top Flight's taking those titles. Okay, we got a BCC lineup over here. Claudio versus Danielson. I see Danielson winning this match. I see Brody King definitely winning that match because they've been doing nothing with Garcia. Now this match, I feel bad for Eddie Kingston because he's going to take another beating.
I think he's like the big major star in Collision.
Jim Ross back on Dynamite. Now we're into the main event. Jay White taking on Moxley, and I was very surprised to see Jay White beat him, but I told you why earlier. I think it's good shit. And then the end is this. Swerve, Jay White. I'm excited to see that matchup. It's going to be good shit, man. It's going to be good shit.
I think it would have been better for the rematch.
Let me just bang out my upcoming events real quick. We were just at the Icons of Wrestling. It was a good time. I think I have a video somewhere from it. You guys probably saw it. We don't have to play that one again. That's my set. Got to hang out with Haku, Ray Phoenix, Deanna Peraza, her husband, SoCal Val. That cheesesteak 2-footer, fucking crazy. DEFCON 1 was a sick show. Congratulations to Casey Navarro, the truly blessed one, new BPW champion. Tantalizing Tony, you're still a piece of shit, and I'll hit you with that title anytime I see you. Sign up to Premier Streaming Network. It's good shit. Tomorrow night, you can watch Victoria Crawford, Alicia Fox, the newest signee to the Savage Kingdom. I am now her producer of her podcast, which will be debuting January 2024. Her and Marty Jannetty will be working together on another podcast and Wrestling with Savage. All three of us will be working together very hard to bring you all weekly podcasts that will continue to bring in guests and celebrities and maybe try to break the internet once in a while. Because guess what? Don't think that Victoria Crawford doesn't have some shit to talk about. Don't think me and Victoria Crawford aren't going to be talking about Sasha Banks next week. Or about Paige. Or about Total Divas. Or Nikki Bella. Or what's that other douchebag's name? Mr. Laurinaitis. Don't think we're not going to be talking about the working standards from the WWF in the 80s and the 90s with Marty Jannetty and then comparing and contrasting them with the working conditions of Victoria Fox in 2000s and 2010s. We're going to be doing a lot of digging. We're going to be doing a lot of talking. And I wouldn't be surprised if you see Shawn Michaels on the Party with Marty next year as well. It's going to be a good fucking year. I can't wait.
Before we end the show, Savage, what did you think about tonight's Christmas party? You too, Thomas. I want to hear from both of you.
Oh, boy.
I thought it was a fun time. You know, it took a little while to get in there, whatever, but I think for the first time, I thought it was kind of cool. I hope it was going to be a little bit longer. I mean, it went from, I thought it was going to go to maybe a little somewhere after 7. But
I didn't like the fact, Thomas, that you guys were partitioned from the talent. I thought that a live audience with more interaction.
First of all, that was not a Christmas party.
Yeah.
That was a TV taping
Yep.
or a studio taping.
Yep.
It's like going to any other taping, and we're getting treated like cattle, being put to the side with little numbers and stickers on our arms. A Christmas party. You know what? I should throw a Christmas party and show you what a party looks like.
That's what I was getting at, Savage. That's
Bad cookies and shitty distilled water bottles is not a party.
Yeah. Because Thomas, the Halloween party that
Thomas looks devastated right now.
It seemed to me that the Halloween party was a lot more animated and there was a better vibe and an atmosphere than
the thing Thomas went to in Jersey Shore, that looked more like a party.
So full on. Bully didn't look at anything as far as a Monday Night Raw or watching it or whatever the case was. Hardly, whatever. He interacted with the whole entire audience. That's what, call him what it is, what you think, like his honesty, criticism, whatever the case is. He literally said it was a party and people were there like you were sitting in Bar A, chilling, watching football, and he was walking around talking, doing shots, and having real conversations with you. Some a little longer than others,
Tom's
but
question.
It was a good time.
Tom, when you have the smallest sized Slim Jim as the main meat at your party, it's not a party.
Oh, they had Slim Jims there?
This was the Slim Jim from the Busted Open party, which I will eat now because look at this thing. It is nothing. I'm going to snap in to my little itty weeny Slim Jim. Yeah, snap into a Slim Jim.
So I saw a comment on the Busted Open page from someone who was there who said it was basically a studio show, like you said, Savage, with a meet and greet afterwards.
That's it. That's it. 100%. 30 people there. 30 people went there. 30 people went there, and only one person's name was mentioned on the show.
Yeah.
And who let Savage in the building?
I have no idea, but somebody should throw him out.
Savage is looking dapper out there in the crowd, but
he knows where I'm from. He said Whitestone.
Savage, did he see you beforehand? How'd that work out?
The eye contact was very minimal. But he did stare at me a couple of times, but he didn't know that I was looking right at him because I have the shades on.
Okay. And how was the traffic?
I told him happy holidays, and I went like that, and I left.
It was bad, Thomas. The traffic.
Oh,
it took me. Oh, I came in from Howell's. It took me about 2 hours to get in, and the worst is when I'm literally in the city. I waited probably about 20 minutes, literally outside the Rockefeller Garage, which was my first mistake. Because I didn't know. I tried to look for garages or whatever, and that was the immediate closest one. So I'm like, all right, $50 will be what it is. But it was more than that. That was like I could not get out to whatever. So next time I would take the bus in and walk the mile to get to the studio.
What did you think about Top Dollar, Thomas?
I was actually more impressed than I thought. So
outside.
I think he's gonna show up and help Swerve.
Okay. His agent is actually Swerve's agent. They work together. So I actually
Then you heard
it
here first, right
and
here.
I texted it to Swerve's agent. He's like, "Oh shit, you're there?" He's like, "I couldn't make it tonight. Why didn't you tell me you were going there? We can go out for dinner." His agent, by the way, tonight told me, he's like, "I've been watching your stuff." He's like, "You're really good. I didn't realize you were talented." I said, "Shit, well, bring me to AEW." He said, "It's not that easy, but I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do." I don't think they're taking me to AEW. I'll get in way too much trouble there.
Never say
way too much trouble. Here's your host again, Tom. Look, like you said, look at the fans outside, separated by the glass. You know, don't touch the talent. And if you remember at the end, Tom, remember when I went
was the only one wearing Christmas stuff.
Thomas was right next to me. Thomas, remember when I went to go up to Bully Ray and that little Sirius XM and play was like, "Oh no."
No.
I went to go give Mark Henry a flyer for Swerve.
Oh,
and
right,
this little
yeah.
girl was like, "Ah." And I said, "Hey, Mark, is it okay if I give this to you?" He's like, "Yeah." She was like, "Oh." So I was like, "There you go, Mark. If you can't hook it up, man, maybe post it up." And he looked at it and he's like, "I don't know if he's going to, but Mark Henry's got 3 million followers, so why wouldn't I try to get him to share my Swerve Strickland signing?" Speaking of Swerve Strickland signing, you can also go to the Pro Wrestling store, pick up a shirt for Wrestling with Savage, Pick up a shirt for the Wrestling Universe. You can also pick up a shirt for the Marty Jannetty Party with Marty. Go support the shit. Do it now, goddammit. Meet Prince Nana. More importantly, meet Swerve Strickland, December 29th, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's going to be a good time. Come party with Swerve. We're probably going to go get dinner and drinks after. Thomas and Tom, you guys are invited. Anthony, you're invited if you can get a ride down there as well. Maximum male models will be in the house, and a lot of wrestlers come to the Wrestling Universe. Riddle's coming through. We have Alberto Del Rio. We have ECW Day, Spike Dudley, Danny Doring, Roadkill, Justin Credible, Chris Chatty, Francine, the Queen of Extreme. Rare appearance from Steve Corino, Jack Victory, Raven, Sandman, Todd Gordon, and Mr. Monday Night. Rob Van Dam will be there from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. on ECW Day. Savage is going to be there all day long. Good luck keeping me away from Rob Van Dam. It's going to be a good fucking time. And just recently announced, Rikishi will be there February 16th. Busted Open Party tonight. It was a good time. But you know what else was a really good time? DEF CON 1. I'm hoping these guys will all come to the battlefield one day, hopefully one day soon, so they can see me do my thing. But I want to show you one interview from the battlefield. There's a new guy coming up. Oh, I have you guys here? Oh, you guys were the stars of the show for a minute. That was fun. Check this out. Adam Lockwood. Keep an eye out for Adam Lockwood. This guy has been trying to hypnotize wrestlers for months now. Never succeeds. But he managed to get me.
Savage here live at the battlefield. I'm here with Malik Delvante. Huge match tonight. What did we see tonight? What happened at DEF CON 1?
What happened at DEF CON 1?
What?
Ooh.
What is this?
Follow the watch. Listen to the sound of my voice.
There's no way you're following. There's no way he's following.
You want to play with it? You want to play with it? You want to play with it? It's
No.
still gold.
No.
It's your nuts. Give me your glasses, yo. Let me get your glasses. Yep. Thank you, thank you. Oh, look, I could see because my future's so bright. Yeah, I like that. Yo, so everybody watching, go to prowrestlingtees.com/LockwoodMethod and buy all the merch. See you guys.
Awesome.
What happened?
That was awesome.
Wasn't I just interviewing somebody? All right, cut.
That's good. That was good.
All right, so that was produced by me, and I came up with that by myself. I hit up Lockwood. I say, hey, Lockwood, we gotta film something next month. I'm there. I was like, I got this idea. Let's, So you guys like that? That was good?
Awesome.
Okay, not bad. I'll show you.
Did you pronounce Danny Moff's name wrong on purpose?
Yes.
Okay.
That's familiar with Juicy. No! Come on! Holy shit! That looked like it hurt. You gotta see this. This kid is nasty. Watch the Lion Salt that RJ Carnage does here. Be on the lookout for RJ Carnage. This kid is good. Watch this. Look at that shit. Yeah, that kid's gonna be a star, man. That kid is gonna be a star. Maybe one more clip. Woo! And your new BPW Tag Team Champions, championship material.
Right here.
Thank you.
Fucking ready.
Savage, this is the last interview, guys, and then I'm ending the show.
In the pink or 3 in the stink. Tonight, Ox Adams came out, interfered in your match. What happened tonight?
Ox Adams, big, dumb bastard. I'll be making a stop at your mom's house on my way home. And I will see you at the next Saturday morning Superstars.
Logie, what happened?
Look, Ox Adams is one hell of a competitor. He's an absolute giant, and he took all 6 of us out. That's right, it wasn't just 3. We had to deal with the 3 in the stink, and that is the Revolution. Now, I want to handle business with them.
Watch out, they're coming! They're coming! The Revolution is here in the beat of 3 in the pink. It's going down here in the battlefield. It's not over. DEF CON's not over. It's going down all night long. Oh my God, what the chaos us here in the battlefield. Make sure you're watching live tonight on pay-per-view. Broadheadsville, Pennsylvania. Premier streaming network. 3 in the pin. Revolution. It's not over. Enough, guys. We got the message. Enough. I like it, baby. Think about that now. It's funny. Come on. All right. They got the message. Get out of here. I need some help. Merry Christmas. Get up, Logan. You ready?
You sons of bitches. I will see you guys the next pay-per-view.
You're alive at the battlefield. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, some upcoming talent. I gotta get these guys to start hitting harder.
Yes.
I gotta get these guys to start hitting harder.
You gotta have them get in the gym too.
Yeah, maybe. But what am I gonna say? What's my excuse? I don't get in the goddamn gym. Anything you guys want to talk about?
I'm going to bed. I gotta go back to work after 3 days of being sick.
Go to bed, man.
Are
Glad
we
to
all
see you tonight.
Are we all going to Busted Open's WrestleMania party?
When? What? Well, it depends what day and what time, because I might be working.
Saturday.
Saturday? What time?
Thomas, it's probably going to be what, 11
Busted Open.
Thomas, 11 o'clock, 11 to 4.
I'll be at WrestleCon.
Sure.
Oh, so you have a table, Savage?
This guy loves. I thought it said your name.
Table. I have tables.
Okay.
Sure.
Where
I'll
is the
definitely be there, man.
Savage?
In Philadelphia.
Yeah, but it's not at the 2300 Arena, right?
No. It's at a
hotel.
Classy place.
Yeah, hotel.
The party's at a hotel. It's not at 2300 Arena.
No, parties at 2300 Arena. WrestleCon's at a hotel.
Oh, all right.
After the party I just went to tonight, I think I'll pass to the next one.
Well, TNT will hold it down while you're not there. You like that?
I'll be making money with the Hardy Boys or Ric Flair or Sting or some shit like that.
Whoa.
So I don't really fucking.
Make sure Woo Energy isn't paying you instead of Ric Flair.
I don't care who fucking pays me. Someone's gonna fucking pay me. Because this is Wrestling with Savage, and that's what I do. You guys want, stick around, and I got a juicy story to tell you right after my ending.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, project you live as a champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone.